Hey guys, welcome back to Heroes of Might Magic Olden era. The last game playing as Schism went way better than I expected to after the absolute beating I got at the start of the of the run. But we're gonna go back to Classic. Oh, that's right. The devs added in an extra template for both the Classic mode and single hero mode, so yeah. I think it was Jeebus Outcast and also Crossroads. I think in this one we're going to go with the Shamrock, and I'm going to play as Dungeon. I do like Dungeon, and I'll leave Temple for last. Not a huge fan of the Castle faction from Heroes 3, but some of the changes made to Temple seem interesting, and I have always liked the Angel unit, so I'm fine with leaving them to last. Alright, let's see what heroes are available. Medusa Growth could be handy, and that's the same as all the other unit in boosting heroes, that's fine. Masterful Early Start. This version of the spell cannot be dispelled by any means. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, Stinger is the Heroic Strike hero. Additionally, poisons the target until the end of the next round, dealing 22 magic damage. That actually sounds nice. Troglodyte Growth, +1 to all arcane spells. Ooh, +1 luck. For each point of luck, creatures have +2% chance to deal a crit for every 4 levels, +1% to this bonus. That sounds like it might be interesting to test out. 1 gem a day. Minotaur Growth. Infiltrator Growth. XP. Yeah. That could be interesting to try out, actually. 25% XP plus 5% for every 2 hero levels. When leveling up, gains 1 additional attribute point for every 2 hero levels. Okay, damaging spells. Masterful Arenas Chosen. Okay, I think the Schism had a hero that has this one as well. Onyx Dancers. Okay. Keeps her army when fleeing from battle with neutral squads. 5% persuasion power when using diplomacy. +1 to all nightshade spells. Daylight spells. Hydra Growth and gold. You know what? I think I tried to play as Duvri, which was the communion hero for Schism in the last run, but then we ended up playing as Ulkuth, who was... what was it? I can't remember. And then we also took the Concubus Growth one. I'm keen to try the Experience one, and then maybe in the Temple run we'll try one of the heroes with extra movement points. And yeah, Ulkuth was the one with no terrain penalties to movement. So let's go with Kelarr. Starts with, I guess, their Onyx Dancers and Infiltrators. Let's step things up to Unfair. 3 players, Classic, Capital, Hold. Build econ, develop cities, set out on an adventure, and defeat opponents in the race for power. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what Capital Hold means. Okay. Let's see. Alright, never mind. We have to go into town then. Okay, Troglodytes. melee attack, and they have a long reach alternate attack. does 50% less damage, but it doesn't spend focus charge. Okay. Infernal. Leaves gaping wounds, causing the target to take plus 25% damage until the next round. That's pretty strong if we can get in there to apply the damage buff. Ooh, Toxic. Counterattacks twice per round. When damaged, causes all adjacent enemies to take... Oh, okay. Right. So Infernal does that damage buff to their own or their allies with attacks, while Toxic is when they get attacked, and it does it to all adjacent ones. Interesting. Okay, Infiltrator. I think I played like 2 arena games, and I think I had Infiltrator in one of them, but I didn't really see the upgrades properly. Living, melee attack. Oh, they blink instead of walking. That's interesting. Lucky strikes deal plus 100% damage, and the maximum possible luck is increased to 5. So that luck hero might be really nice to pair with infiltrators. Returns to his original position after attacking, but deals 50% damage. Okay, that's fine. Weak spot, blink. Okay, prevents the target from counter-attacking until the end of the round. Ooh, that's quite nice. Hit and run. Deals basic attack damage to any enemy, ignoring their defense. Is this a melee attack? Bleak Infiltrator. Gain 1 luck with every attack. Cannot be targeted until the end of the round. Okay, interesting. Onyx Dancers are range units. Each attack reduces the target's defense by 1 until the end of battle. Okay, not bad. Chooses 2 targets for this attack, dealing minus 50% damage to each. So it's basically, instead of 100% damage on 1 unit, it splits the damage 50-50 on 2 targets. Okay, that's interesting. 1000 cuts. Deals double damage in melee. Okay. Enemies do not counterattack. Bouncing glaives as well. Okay, that's pretty strong, I think. Okay. Oh, 1000 cuts is what, more powerful. Interesting. Stats are the same. Oh, okay. But upgrading them doesn't really improve their stats. Well, their fighting stats. It does improve the speed and the initiative. Wow, Aureate Dancers get 8 initiative as opposed to 5. Okay, that's something to consider then. Alright, Minotaurs, magic, melee. Always has positive morale and its maximum increases to 5. Morale triggering chance increases by 5% for each point of its morale. That sounds insane. Whenever this creature takes damage, its morale increases by 1. Okay. Hits the target and all creatures within 2 hexes behind it. So it's a cone attack. Very nice. Okay, the stats don't change. Okay, they get 3 more defense. 2 morale, okay, and 1 more speed, 2 more initiative, apparently. That's not bad. Counter attacks before the enemy's attack lands. That's really nice. I like that. I think having riposte to cast on the Vampire Lords in my Vampire run was really sick, so this should be quite handy to have as well, especially on Minotaur Lords. Fully ignores attackers' attack values until the end of the round. Not sure what that means exactly. Vanguard. Eager for battle, blood for blood. Whenever this creature's morale triggers, its speed increases by 2 and its attack and defense increase by 8. Lasts until the end of the next round. Okay, that's kind of crazy too. Good options for Minotaurs actually. Medusa. Okay. Sharpshooter does full damage at any range. That's really handy. Hits the target and all enemies adjacent to it, dealing 50% damage. Okay. Does not spend a focus charge. Ooh, okay. So a lot of these abilities don't cost focus charges, which is kind of crazy. Moves to another hex within its movement range. That could be handy actually, to get out of, or potentially get out of melee, so that they can actually attack. This one could be really nice to do tons of AoE damage. Okay, let's see. Sharpshooter, Duelist, no penalty in melee, dealing full damage, okay. Arrow Barrage. Oh, they go from 10 to 18, to 18 to 18 with the Sculptor. Not bad, and they get 2 more speed, 1 more initiative, alright. Performs a melee attack and petrifies the target until the end of the round. Petrified target takes double damage from normal attacks, but is immune to magic and skips its turn. Interesting. Range attack, Sharpshooter counter attacks when struck with a range attack. Okay. Attacks reduce the target's initiative by 2 until the end of the next round. I wonder if that applies to all the hits from Arrow Barrage. If it does, that'd be absolutely OP. We'll have to try that out, I think. Okay, Hydra. Magic creature melee. Enemies don't counterattack. Deals damage to the target and 2 adjacent hexes to its side. Okay. This creature gains 1 attack until the end of the battle whenever it takes damage. 1 attack, okay, that seems pretty strong. Whirlwind Strike hits all adjacent enemies, dealing 50% damage to each. Also doesn't spend focus charges. What the? Whoa, that's a lot of bonuses, it seems. Okay. Poisonous Blood, when damaged, causes adjacent enemies to deal minus 25% damage for a round. Restores full HP at the start of its turn. Uses this creature's fighting style instead of a normal attack when... Excuse me? That sounds busted as all hell. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so it's basically the Whirlwind Strike as their counterattack. Okay. Attacks cause the target to deal minus 25% damage for 2 rounds. Sounds like the Chthonic Hydra is really powerful. I'm liking the sound of that. Dragon. Okay, melee flying, that's fine. Deals damage to the target and the hex directly behind it. Okay. Immune to tier 4 or lower spells and creatures' abilities. Performs the Cone Strike, dealing minus 50% damage to each target. Does not spend focus charges. Okay. Until the end of the next round, deals 50 times amount of units magic damage when attacked in melee. Interesting. Black Dragons, classic. They get magic immunity 5, alright. Gives 1 morale and luck to friendly creatures and reduces enemies' morale and luck by 1. Wow, okay, that's nice. And then, yeah, these are the same. Ashen Dragon. Also immunity 5. All adjacent enemies always deal minimum damage. Okay, that's quite strong. Sulphurous Assault, Inner Flame, and Dragonflight. Moves to any hex, dealing 100% 60 to 65 times amount of units, basic attack damage to all adjacent creatures and pushing them away. Okay, that's quite interesting. Not sure how I feel about these, but sounds like there's some nice utility on all of these units. Alright, let's see. We want... Yeah. I definitely want the amphitheater. Levels up any visiting hero. Allows to... Oh, okay. Enchant magic scroll so that they grant spells of maximum level. So I guess that's the unique dungeon building. Safe house, Warren. Oh, we can get labyrinth. Stilled voices. Okay, yep. That's fine. So in order to get the Medusa, we have to get both the labyrinth and the amphitheater. Let's get the amphitheater first then. Definitely taking all of these. Okay. Impossible battle. Alright, that's an easy battle. That's a difficult battle. Traveling circus, sawmill. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to be able to find either a sawmill or the ore mine. And now that I've found the sawmill, that's fine. We'll head towards it. Definitely fighting this. Yeah, I think this is... Is this fine? Yeah, I think this is fine. And then we'll block with our other troglodytes. Okay, skeleton archer. Skeletons, alright. Increases hero's attack. Increases defense, increases spell power, okay. Alright, we do have the initiative, which is nice. We don't have any spells. I guess we have to wait then. We don't want to do bouncing glaives. We just want to basically hit them. Okay, I don't think we lost any of the infiltrators. I don't think. Oh, dang it. Don't quite reach. That's fine. Why do I keep opening the spell book? Oh, I forgot to use this. Let's use Minotaur stance. We might end up losing an infiltrator here, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't spend focus charges, but it does less damage. Okay. Yeah, let's wait. Well, maybe I shouldn't have waited. Let's just fall back. Minotaur stance again. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have used the viscous spit. 15 and 1. Yeah, not great, but it is what it is. Yep, we're retreating from that. Forgotten Remains, 450, okay. Okay. Oh, I think I see. Yep, there's the ore mine. Definitely making my way over there for that. Right, pile of books. Yep, nice. Impossible battle. Okay. Let's get the experience. Advanced Insight. Okay, let's see. A Melchior's Heir plus 100% spell power. Great Merchant. I think the choice here is definitely a Melchior's Heir. Spell power is way better than gold, in my opinion. So we'll be going after the Melchior's Heir skills. The hero gains plus 100% lore points. Bonus is doubled if the hero knows leadership, okay? Shows the intentions of all neutral squads within it. Really interesting. Let's go with Enlightenment. Oh, damn it. Okay. We'll have to take Expert Insight. Allows heroes to teach each other spells. Exchange of knowledge occurs on contact. Only spells that the other party can learn are taught. Plus 1 attack, defense, spell power, and knowledge. That's not that great. There's 1 in everything. Let's go with Scholar. Defeating the guards? Oh, this is a lethal battle. Alchemical dust, we definitely want that. Okay, we've only got 1 town. And I think I want to get to Medusa. I'll go Labyrinth into the Medusa, then I'll boost our economy. Difficult battle. Difficult battle there as well. Okay. Let's take the crystal. Impossible battle. Okay. I guess we'll have to go up this way. We can't get it because we don't have Mercury. Alright, in that case. Just go and improve our economy then. Nothing else over here. No Mercury in this direction. Impossible battle there as well. Labyrinth 2. Yeah, don't think that's how we... Or, don't think that's what we want to do. Byzantine Palace? I guess we can do that. Alright. Let's get tax collectors. Ooh, heroes generate plus 25% lore points. Okay. Troglodytes. Friendly troglodytes deal 1.5 times more damage when using their fighting style. Okay. That ends up being just a 25% reduction, I guess. Friendly creatures take minus 5% magic damage. Okay, that's not bad. And once we get 3 in tax collectors and then 1 point in dragon scales, we'll move on to the next tier. Construction costs money, it's 20% all. Ooh, get 10 movement points. One-time bonus of 50 alchemical dust, that's quite strong. And growth of tier 2 and tier 3 in cities. Oh, they do the same thing. 1.5 times more damage when using fighting style. Same thing here. That's very interesting. Okay, it seems like Dungeon is also the Persuasion faction. 2 sight radius, and then we can get gem improvement. Fascinating. Initiative increases by 1. Speed and initiative increases by 1. Okay. That's very interesting. Now we don't have enough cash. Alright, that's fine. We'll leave the Minotaurs in town for now. Difficult battle. Okay, let's see. I want to follow the road. Normal battle. Ooh, there's archers there though. There's gems. I guess I have to fight through this to get into there. Alright, nice. Primal magic. Otherwise we'll upgrade triumvirate strength, but getting primal magic is good. Yeah, because that'll get us to Melkir's heir. Difficult battle. Normal battle. Yeah, I think we can do this fight. Okay, let's go up like this. Okay, we have all trogs. Okay, should probably wait with all of them. Minotaur stance. And now we wait. Oh, wow. Okay, that's nasty. And we'll use spit. Keep using spit. Let's move down here. And I guess we will... Let's use Heroic Strike. And we'll wait here. Alright, let's just take these guys out. Weak spot, yeah. We'll get counterattack, which I don't really want. Although, let's use Heroic Strike here. And we'll use Minotaur stance again. Alright, so we'll just keep using spit. And we're done now. 4 and 1. That's fine. Okay, advanced primal magic. -1 level to all enemy primal spells. Negative and positive effects used by the hero and friendly creatures last 1 additional round. +4 spell power when casting primal spells. Yeah, let's take that. Still can't get the stilled voices, which is fine. Let's go with the bank then. I think using the lore points as soon as I get them, especially early on, was a mistake I was making. I was letting the lore points sit for way too long, which was just bad play. Normal battle. Kind of feel like I don't want to wander too far away from town. Oh, I definitely want this windmill, if I can get to it. Alchemical app. Ooh, allows gems, crystal, and mercury to be converted into dust. That's really handy. Lethal battle, though. What's up here? Okay, that's fine. I'm hoping we can get some mercury. So I want the upgraded amphitheater at the marketplace first. Fix wood. That's a bit of a bummer. Oh, I think I got mercury. Yep. Nice. And let's get them all. Okay, we've got that. Basic tactics, very nice. Normal battle, difficult battle. Choose 1 out of 3 random artifacts. Okay. A lot of alchemical dust, which is nice. So I want to get that ASAP. But let's make our way back. Actually, since this is the end of the week, I should have been here to tag up the windmill. Ah, well, it is what it is. Fix wood. Eh. Could have done better than 6 wood, but it is what it is. Oh, get the Hydra building. We need mage guilds to get to the dragons. Alright, let's take the Hydras then. That's actually really nice. Okay, level 2. Let's take this. And now we've moved into the second tier of doors. Yeah, I think I want this 10 movement points. That'd be nice. And then I might boost the archers. Gems, okay. That's not too bad. Bit of wood here. Alright, let's head back to base. Labyrinth 2. Sculptors and Queens. Nah. I think I want to take the Mage Guild. Yeah, I guess we can get the Hydras. let's see. Lyceum? Not really. We need Mercury to keep upgrading the Mage Guild. Also need cash to upgrade the walls, which we need to get to Treasury. Yeah, this might be a case of not building anything this turn. Alright. Sure, I think this should be fine. Now we can claim up some of the stuff sitting around our base. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, let's put the Minotaurs in front. Hydra's in front too. Alright. Guile Infiltrator. At least they have to move towards us. Let's wait. And we'll wait. Minotaurs can wait too. Alright. Minotaur stance. And let's start hitting the infiltrators. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's do Minotaur stance. Did we get any spells? We did, we got Lightning Bolt. Definitely want to use that. Okay. Ah, we lost 2. Alright, that's fine. Good. This is fine. Nice. What did we lose? We lost 2 archers, but yeah. It is what it is. Okay, let's see. Destroy them. Okay, let's go up here. Hoplet. Here 2. Leeching Hop. Takes 14 mana from enemy hero. Mana is transferred to this creature's hero. Okay, that's fine. Let's use Minotaur stance first. Okay, they can reach us. That's not great. Okay, let's use their numbers a little bit. Oh, they're going to be able to attack something. That is unfortunate. Yep, they're going after the Minotaurs. That's fine. Does leave our archers slightly exposed, but I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll just attack. 2 Minotaurs. Yeah. Don't know how I feel about that, but let's take Expert Primal Magic. Hero and friendly creatures deal 50% more damage with Lucky Strikes. Okay. Let's take Chaos Reigns then. Easy battle. Lost 1. Yeah. I'd prefer not to lose any if possible. Okay, let's wait. And we'll wait again. Right. Let's whittle them down more. Down to 19, that's fine. Okay. They're basically done. Okay, they charge forwards. Alright, let's get rid of them. Don't want them doing any more shenanigans. And we'll do Minotaur stance. And we're done. Perfect. Basic Battlecraft. Oh yeah, I think I need Battlecraft for some synergy. What was it? 10% more XP, no. Ah, Chaos Reigns, that's right. Battle Magic. Is it? Battle Magic? Battlecraft, maybe not. Well, that's fine. Golden gems. Okay, what do we want to upgrade? Amphitheater? Stilled Voices, maybe? Yeah, I definitely need Mercury. Just need to find somewhere that'll give me some Mercury. Alright, we're not going to build anything. Easy battle. Yikes. Okay, let's... Yeah, I think we can set up like this. Should be fine. Alright, which of them will go first? The Inquisitor. Sun Herald, Light Weaver, Hierophant. Okay. Magic damage. This takes out 2, 2, and 2 as well. Okay. Yeah, they'll do range attacks. That's fine. Yeah, we need to take them out. Ooh, that's fine then. Forgot to turn on the stance. Don't lose 1. They've already attacked. Let's hit. Let's use Heroic Strike. And we'll eliminate them. Very nice. Okay. Now we... Yeah, now we go after the Inquisitors. Yeah, not much damage. Troglodytes are weak. Slither away. Ooh, lucky. Lucky. Alright, need to guarantee this kill, if possible. Okay, yeah, that works. And we should be done. Nice. That worked out quite well. Now I'm on the hunt for Mercury. Resource depot, 2 gems per day. Walls? Yeah, let's take walls. Additional passages appear in the city walls. Traps. We'll take the Tier 1 creatures. Troglodytes are actually probably quite nice because they can fire through or over the wall. Right, let's take all of them. Oh, this is a much bigger one. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that fight. Not just yet. Alright, nice. No casualties that time. Difficult battle, yeah. Don't want to be losing troops this early. Let them run. I don't want to face the range units. Okay, what do we want to take now? Oh, treasury costs Mercury as well. I guess resource depot. Alchemical dust. Let's get the 10 movement points. That's nasty. Okay, let's put the Hydras in front. Let's do... Yeah, let's set up like this. Oh, jeez. Okay. What are these things? Guado. Pure resistance, immune to all magic damage, okay. Negative effects do not stay on this creature longer than 1 round. Wow. Right. But now we need to use early start then. On our Hydras. Will that boost them? No. Oh, they have 12 initiative. Yikes. Let's wait. And we'll wait. It only does 1 damage. Oh, they're tier 6, or it only kills off one of them. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. 1 and 4. Alright. Advanced tactics. Friendly creatures gain +3 attack for each adjacent enemy, doubled if they're not offense. +1 focus charge each time your enemy uses a spell. Whenever an enemy waits, friendly creature gains +2 initiative. Let's do that. Yeah, that's a bit of a yikes. Let's see if we can do better. Alright. Really, they're tier 3 Hornet and tier 1 Nat. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's shoot the Hornets then. Let's move up here. Alright, I think that's fine. Oh, okay, that's not so great. Clearly miscalculated there. Okay, we lost 5. Yeah. Kinda nasty. Okay, whenever a friendly creature kills an enemy with a counterattack, their counterattacks are refreshed. Yeah, let's take that. Experience or cash? I think I need cash. Alright, what are we going to pick up here? Safe house? Onyx Dancer, let's see, increase the stats. Oh, that's right, I want the Aureate Dancers to get the initiative. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm definitely struggling with initiative. So I need to sort that out ASAP. Are these guys range as well? Warren, no, they're not range. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Okay. We want to charge forward? Yeah, I think we can charge forward. Oh, they hit first. Yikes. Did I lose one? No. Alright, that's good. Lucky there. Let them run. I don't want to deal with the crossbows. Let them run. I think there are archers in that. Okay, what's next? I would like the stilled voices. Safe house upgrade. 4 and 7, 6 and 7, 5 and 9. Okay, bleak infiltrators have 9 initiative. Right. I don't think I'm going to build anything just yet. Oh, I missed the gold here. Whoops. 3 gems. Creature upgrade costs increased by 50%. Alright, that's a bit of a bummer. We are not upgrading creatures then. Which kind of sucks. Because I did want to upgrade the Onyx Dancers. I guess we can get walls. Alright, already visited. Gold per week. Okay, let's get the crystals as well. Now let's take this fight. I think they're hives, so we should be able to, or they should charge towards us. Alright, let's set up like this. Locust, not range. Overgrown locust, that's fine. Harvester locust, okay. So they're all locusts. Alright, that's fine. Okay, who moves first? Let's charge forwards. Oh, dang. That's a bit of a bummer. How many doing it? 1, 3. Okay. Advanced Battlecraft. Yes. Friendly creatures deal 10% and take 10% less or minus 10% melee damage. Let's do range mastery. Keeper's Ring. Okay, dungeon creatures deal 10% plus 10% and take minus 10% damage on native terrain. When selecting a stance, corresponding attribute of enemy hero partially decreases while the stance is there. Okay, let's take initiative. I think that's just better. Let's take walls. we took the gold, and I think there's a good place to end the episode. We are still kind of in our, I guess, local territory. I am going to push into this area, take this stuff, take some of this stuff, and claim some of these things over here. Since I guess this is a normal battle, so it's not too bad, or not that much of a defense or storage down here. But yeah, I think I want to push over in this area to claim some of this other stuff, and then we'll see how things play out from there. In the meantime, thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one when we continue our adventures as Dungeon. Catch you then.